Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And in front of a raucous crowd, this one is underway. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Down. 8, read.
47. Hey, man.
22 jet bomber. 22 jet bomber.
Watch twist, watch twist, watch twist. Twist, twist. Kill.
He's smooth.
He's checking crap.
Look at me. Door.
Slam. Check safety, check.
Gone. Snap.
First carry of the game here for Royce Freeman. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
Hey, echo.
Check three.
At the 28.
Now. Hey. Ready?
On 2nd down, here's Locke. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
10 Lobo.
Though certainly not the start they were looking for here as they come up on a 3rd and 14.
Get it.
On 3rd and long, it's Locke. Man open, he's got it complete to Cortland Sutton. And they work this well upfield across the 45. How about 25 yards on 3rd down? They'll take it.
Check 4. Check 9. 25. Check 25. Check 25.
Hey, Sam off.
Watch the whip. Check.
This is Freeman on 1st and 10. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
10 Tucson. Hey, Wahoo.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Hey.
From just shy of midfield, Locke. He completes this to Sutton. And he's got this down to the 35. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Hey, alert 3. Alert flare. Watch it.
Look, squeeze.
From the gun, it's a run for Freeman. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. And now the Eagles going to signal for a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Ready. Pilot, 64, weak. Hey, high 7.
Check 26.
Go. Right on.
From the 31, Locke. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Chances are good he's going to be a very busy guy. 2 catches already in this opening drive, and they were looking his way for a 3rd.
I think they put this defense on notice that could be a really, really frequent combination. Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but here's 3rd down.
Hey, check Mike 27. Check Mike 27. We got to get the ball, D. Get the ball.
Throwing his Locke on 3rd down. He's got a man. It's Sutton that's complete. And he has another 1st down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles 16.
Check.
At the 16-yard line.
Watch out.
You're out. 5.
On 1st down. It's Freeman, and that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 13. Lock to throw on 2nd down. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Mills. And they'll have the football, but deep in their own territory as he's brought down at the 5. Those INTs all sting, but you throw one in the red zone, I think especially as a rookie, maybe it stings a little bit more.
I think what you're saying is they don't all count the same, do they? Right? Interceptions in the red zone that you've given up points now, those are precious. So you have to learn from those and in a hurry.
Here we go. 120.
Let's go deep, tighten up. Let's go deep, tighten up.
So after the INT, here's Wentz. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll be taken down for a loss back at the 3. A loss of 2 there. 2nd down. Got to give some credit there defensively. They snuffed out that screen early on 1st down.
Really read it well, didn't they? Because they didn't bring the pressure that they expected. They covered all the passing lanes. So once you see it break down as the passer, I think in this situation, you're either throwing it at the feet of your back to make sure no one picks it off, or you throw it away, throw it over the sideline. Don't try and freelance and try and make a bigger play. There's really no one else running a pattern that should be open.
The throw by Wentz, caught by Jackson. And he'll go out of bounds after getting this across the 15. It's a gain of 16 and an Eagle 1st down. Thanks to that last play, a little more room to operate. 1st and 10 at the 18. Wentz. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 39 yards the distance covered on the catch and run.
1st down, Philadelphia.
So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 43. We're scoreless after 1.
20. 81. Lynch 5-3. Hey, exit.
On 1st down, Wentz. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that'll wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down.
The positioning here is key. As a defensive back, you're taught 99% of the time, make a play on the football. But in this case, making a play on the man was all the difference. That's what forced the incompletion.
So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. It's caught by Jackson. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. And this is going to be another 1st down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 27-yard line.
Eagle 1st down.
Here we go. 20.
I'm here all day. Watch the shit.
They'll run on 1st down. Sanders. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Miles Sanders, 27 yards, as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Elliott good with a PAT, and it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. On 1st and 10, it's Lindsey. And an alley to run. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Phillip Lindsey, 33 yards. As they are now on the board here in the first half. Solid job up front, really just a solid job all the way around to get that one in.
Yeah, that was well executed, wasn't it? Well blocked, well run. End result, 6 points.
Touchdown. On here, Brandon McManus for the point after. It's good, and we're all tied at 7 apiece. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
It'll be Sanders to begin the drive, and he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. It's an Eagles first down on a gain of 11. His first carry of their second drive, pretty solid. And, of course, remember back to their first drive, really strong throughout that one.
Not only is he getting good blocking up front, but how about his vision to find the holes? And he's seeing things before they even open and hurtling through them.
Right back to Sanders on first down. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
Throwing on 2nd and 3. Wentz. And this one's incomplete.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the second quarter, a lot of time to change things. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off by Justin Simmons. Past the 20. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Bronco defense has a touchdown. Ah, yes, the old tip drill works to perfection there.
Ah, you're bringing back great memories. Used to love that drill. And a lot of times in practice, you work on it, not just one tip, but multiple tips, just in case the ball stays in the air for a while, to have an awareness and the ability to go up and grab it, and then you want to get some blocking support and end up in the opposite end zone.
In that tip drill, what do you yell?
For us, it was Oski. Okay, Oski was an interception.
For different teams.
Different teams have different ways of doing it. I've heard bingo, jackpot. The worst I ever heard, though, was Frankenstein. You don't want it to be a three-syllable word.
Yeah.
You want to get it right down and go. Oski is really the preferred word.
Oski. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take this across the 25. A couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And fresh off the pick six, they've got to forget about that quickly.
In this case now, the guy throwing the ball, he's got to be like when we talk about the defensive backs who get beat for a long touchdown. Short term.
And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Nelson Aguilar, 73 yards. As they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Elliott good on the extra point. And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match in a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Now Locke throwing on 2nd down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Fletcher Cox, the former Mississippi State Bulldog, ringing the cowbell there on the sack.
Line 36. Keep it up, defense. Keep it up, guys.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Locke. Got a man open. It's Sutton. And he's out right at the 25. They get 13, but it's not nearly enough. And it'll be 4th down. On 4th down, on is the punter, Colby Wadman. This is away and a very good kick, angled for the sidelines. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on 1st down.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here.
45. Mike, 45.
45-7.
Now Wentz. And complete to Zach Ertz. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. The catch and run pays off to the tune of 35 yards.
First down, Philadelphia.
The big play has him all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10.
Down to lose one. Check.
Hey, rip on 2. On here. Here we go.
Now Wentz. He's going to let this go deep for Jackson. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Justin Simmons. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game, we'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Got to wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You got everything going your way. You've probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan's showing you.
That pass play wound up for negative yardage, so here's 2nd and 11.
Watch 36. 36 to Mike.
Let's set a tone. Lion. Run. Time up.
To throw, it's Wentz. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down. So, Charles, tie game here. What are your keys as we continue to play this second half?
I know people think it's always trite when you say the same things over and over, but they're tried and true in the game of football. Who's going to block better? Who's going to tackle better? In this case, to me, it's turnovers. You've got to take care of the football in order to win the game.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. So a stop here defensively to start this 3rd quarter. Just what's needed in a tie ball game.
They had a good chance to build back some momentum on the defensive side of the ball. In fact, what they've done is give their offense a nice push in the back as they get ready to take the field.
Well, that'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the Broncos take over, 1st down and 10. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Their defense did its job, yielded no points. Now it's the offense's turn.
And how much fun is that when you set things up to start a half, and you just tell you guys, hey, if you can shut them down, get it back for our offense, we can roll. And they played out perfectly. Now, can the offense do what they wanted to do at the half, which is find those weaknesses and now attack them and score some points.
And break this tie. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Brandon Graham picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
And now here's a deep shot that's complete. They find some open field here. And they do finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 41. A huge play there for Denver. 48 yards. On 1st down, Lindsey. And give him 6 yards here as he's stopped near the 35 at the 34. Back to the ground, this time with Freeman. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Kill, turn up. Back. Check. Fresno.
Hey, lock it.
Shotgun snap and a give to Lindsey. Jalen Mills in on the stop. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the Eagles.
Now to the air. Rock. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Mills. And he'll get this back across the midfield stripe and down to the 47-yard line. That time defensively looked like they showed quite a bit of pressure, but backed off, and it proved fruitful. They get the pick.
He went through all His rules about getting rid of the ball quickly because he read blitz. He saw all those people stacked at the line of scrimmage, and then they fooled him by dropping into coverage. Now he's ready to get rid of the ball fast, but guess what? Too many defenders out there. Exactly as you described, an interception.
They'll run on first down. It's Sanders. The All-Pro Von